The crowd are incredible at Edgbaston, and even after the redevelopment of the ground, I think if you asked any England player what's his favourite venue in terms of crowd support, they would all say Edgbaston. And during that 11 over spell that I bowled before lunch, the crowd certainly kept me going. Come on, Bob, keep going, Bob. And then, of course, when Ian came on, the atmosphere got to sort of electrifying capacity, and woe betide anybody who pretended to be an Australian in that cauldron. Well, the whole atmosphere in the team had changed after losing the first Test match at Trent Bridge, rain interrupted draw at Lords, and then, of course, the kerfuffle about Ian Botham losing the captaincy. Did he retire? Was he sacked? So the atmosphere in the side was quite poor and very anti the media, who were on our case.
One of the England team who wasn't laughing was Bob Willis, who now faced the same pressmen who had written him off only a few days earlier.
Cheer up, you look like you've lost.
You lot wish we had. The standard of journalism in this country has gone down the nick completely. People have to rely on small-minded quotes from players under pressure for their stories, where they used to write about cricket. They don't seem to be able to do that anymore.
I felt sorry for Ian because he had a lot to put up with in the West Indies, not only the West Indies cricket team, but of course Kenny Barrington, the assistant manager, died on the tour. That hit the team very hard. So, yeah, the sort of miracle of Headingley was still fresh in our minds, and I'm sure it was still fresh in the Australians' minds. It was a pretty unresponsive pitch. It didn't misbehave like Headingley. Headingley was a brute to bat on the fifth day, but Edgbaston was much flatter than that. But Mike bowled me a long time. I worked up good pace, bowled economically, and as you say, picked up a couple of important wickets. Yeah, well, there were some happy hookers in that Australian side, so the bouncer just wasn't a ball of intimidation. It was a delivery that you were expecting to get a wicket from as well, but the art of quick bowling, if you bowl a bounce, is then to be able to change your length back to a wicket-taking delivery. So that's what did for John Dyson in that particular innings. But, he got off to a very good start in that series, but happily we got his number later on. It was an amazing cricket match, and Mike Brearley bowled myself, I think all but 2 overs from the City end on the last morning, but Australia were still hot favourites before that Botham spell of bowling.
Hold him. He's out. LBW.
Botham again to count.
And he's bowled in. That surely is going to be it. A joyous, triumphant Botham there. Arms aloft again.
But once again, chasing a relatively small total, they couldn't get across the line, and poor old Kim Hughes was just about in tears.
Oldham facing.
That's it this time. He's made sure he's taken 5 wickets. He grabs the stump, and another memorable victory for England.
You know, it might have been Botham and Willis's ashes, but Ian, having got 149 not out and 50 at Headingley, then got 5 wickets for 1 run at Edgbaston. It was an amazing cricket match.